Welcome. On this warm summer day, we are doing a slow flow to relax, ground yourself, calm yourself, and just have fun. So let's start in child's pose. Big toes touching, wide knees. You can have your palms on top of each other and forehead on top, or if you prefer to reach your arms forward, you can do that too. Take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. A third time. And start breathing normally in and out through your nose. Just notice how your breath is today, how your body is feeling, where your mental state is today too. Just observing, no judgment. Feeling the belly. Expanding, contracting with each breath. And remind yourself why you're here today. Inhale and exhale, walk your hands forward, fingertips on the floor, and let your head rest towards the floor or on the floor. Feel your hip flexors. Move your hands over to the right side. You can even take your left hand over the right. Stretching side body. And on the next exhale, walk your hands all the way over to the left side. This time, right hand on top of the other hand, maybe. Still have that smooth breath connecting with your breath. And walk your hands to the middle and come up to all fours. From here, extend your right leg behind you, left arm forward, engage your core. If it's too much to have your hand off the floor, you can just place it down again. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend your knee around your back, elbow and knee may meet. And then extend again. Both hand and knee on the floor. Let's switch. Left leg extend, right arm forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Both hands on the floor, both hand and leg on the floor. And other side. Going back and forth here, moving with your own breath. A few times. You can add an ujjayi breath, restricting the back of your throat, sound like the ocean. Very calming breath. And let's do a last one. And hands, knees on the floor. Threading the needle, take your right arm out to the side and exhale, thread it through that left arm and knee. Right palm face to the ceiling. You can have left elbow bent, or if you prefer to have your left arm straight, just move the arm forward. And slowly press yourself up and let's do other side. Left arm out and exhale, thread. Slowly come back to all fours. Tucking your toes, engage your core, come to down dog. Bend both knees. Shoulders away from your ears, spreading your fingers. So you're kind of in a crouching down dog here. Head is relaxed. And then straighten both legs. Heels may come on the floor, maybe not. That's fine if they don't. Just moving back and forth, warming up the back of your legs here. And then stillness in down dog, forming that inverted V. Again, bend your knees if you need to. Relax your head. Pressing all 10 fingertips into the floor here. Inhale to plank. Engage your core. Option, knees on the floor. Exhale, bend your elbows back, hugging your rib cage, come all the way down. Let's do cobra. Inhale, heart forward, shoulders away from your ears, elbows bent. Compression, lumbar spine. If it's too much compression, move your feet. Usually moving them away from each other helps, or maybe you need to move them closer. And fold, tuck your toes, plank, down dog. Inhale, right leg behind you. Open that right hip towards the ceiling, the sky, depending on where you are. Bending your right knee. Shoulders are still squared. Inhale, three-legged dog again. And take your right foot forward inside your right hand. Coming up to low lunge. Pressing your hips forward. Stretching front of your left hip flexor, thigh. Exhale, hands to the floor or on blocks. Frame that front foot. Straighten the front leg and flex the foot. Going back and forth here a few times, bending the knee and straighten. Next time your foot is flexed and your leg is at least somewhat straight, relax your head around your spine. Inhale, bend front knee, plank, down dog. Doing the same thing other side. Left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Open the left hip, bending that left knee. Inhaling, three-legged dog, left foot steps forward. Low lunge. Hands to the floor and exhale, straighten the front leg, flex the foot, going back and forth again. Straighten and bending the knee. And next time your leg is straight, just fold here. Bend the front knee again. Press to plank. Few breaths here, strong core. And down dog. Few breaths. Engage your core, and again, relax your head, shoulders away from your ears. Up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, and walk to the front of your mat. Feet hip width apart, bending your knees, and slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head last. Once you're up, reach your arms out and up. Palms touch, hands heart center. Half sun salute. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in half, hinge at the hips. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up, hands on shins or fingertips on the floor. Exhale, fold. Reaching your arms up again. Press your feet into the floor. Hands heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. So if you need to bend your knees when you come down, you can do that too. That's always an option. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. Hands in front of your heart center. One more time, reaching up, Exhaling, fold Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, bend your knees and step to plank and down dog. Right leg behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, step that right foot inside your right hand. Turn left heel in, warrior one. So hips are square to the front here. Reaching up. Hands down, plank and down dog. Inhale, left leg back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward, warrior one this side. Remember, back heel on the floor, hips square to the front, reach arms up. Exhale, hands to the floor, plank, down dog. Inhale, right leg behind you again, three-legged dog, and right foot forward. Set up warrior one once again. And this time interlace your hands behind your back if you can, shoulder blades together, a little back bend, opening your heart. And then exhale, humble warrior. So right shoulder to right knee or right shoulder inside that knee. Reaching your arms, imagine you're touching the floor behind you, or in front of you, I should say. And slowly come up. Warrior one, hands to the floor, plank, down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg. Exhale, left foot forward, warrior one, reaching your arms up. Strong legs. Interlace your hands behind your shoulder blades together, back bend. Exhale, humble warrior. Jaw relaxed, head relaxed, and make sure you're breathing. Press your feet into the floor and inhale, come up. Warrior one, hands to the floor. Plank and down dog. Stay several breaths in down dog here. If it's ever too much, you can come down to child pose and rest. And up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward, walk or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway up. Ardha Uttanasana again, torso parallel to the floor. Exhale, fold and reach all the way up. Palms, heart center. Let's place your feet together. We're coming into chair pose. But of course, if you prefer to have wider feet, you can do that too. And then sit down in that imaginary chair. So weight towards your heels. You should be able to see your toes here. Engage your core. Exhale, hands behind you. Interlace your fingers if you can. Shoulder blades together. Inhale up again with your arms and exhale down. Moving back and forth a few times. And next time your arms are reaching up, stay there. You may feel your legs starting to shake. Fold in half. Come all the way up. Palms together, fold in half again. Bend your knees, plank, down dog. Right leg behind you again, and step your right foot inside your right hand and turn to warrior two. So you may need to widen your stand, front knee bent, shoulders over your hips. Engage from your pelvic floor up to the core. And maybe look over that right hand. Keep that front knee where it is and open up to reverse warrior. Right palm facing the ground. Feel the rib cage, right side opens up, intercostal muscles. And exhale, coming to extended side angle. So the right forearm could be on the thigh, or maybe fingertips on the floor, or if you want to use a block under that hand. top arm, we do a few circles here. And then reach your arm forward. Or if you want to come into a bind, you can do that too, or any other variation that feels good. Inhale, come up, hands to the floor, plank, down dog. Same thing, other leg. Three-legged dog, left leg behind you. Exhale, step left foot forward. Warrior two, take your time here, widen your stand if you need to. Oh, that breeze feels good. Keeping the front knee bent and open to reverse warrior. And then at exhale, come to extended side angle. Your variation, top arm may circle. And then reaching top arm overhead maybe, or if you want to come to a bind. Coming all the way up, warrior two, cartwheel your hands, plank, and down dog. So we're doing that sequence one more time, moving a little faster this time. So inhale, three-legged dog, right leg behind you. Come to warrior two, right leg forward. Inhale here, exhale, reverse warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Circle that top arm a few times. Come up again, warrior two. Hands to the floor, plank. Down dog. Let's do other leg. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg. Set up warrior two. Inhale and exhale, reverse. And extended side angle. Circle, top arm. Coming up, warrior two. Hands to the floor, plank. And this time come all the way down. Interlace your hands behind your back, shoulder blades together, and inhale. Feet off the floor, long neck, shoulders off the floor, locust variation. Breathing the whole time. Last inhale and exhale, hands under your shoulders, tuck your toes, plank, and down dog. Several breaths. And we're going to find our way to the front of the mat, bending your knees. And on your tippy toes, walk or jump to the front. Once you're at the front, come into that chair pose again. Reaching your arms forward. Exhale, fold, interlace your hands. Moving back and forth a few times. And this time, when your hands are interlaced behind you, pause there and maybe straighten your legs, folding in half, relax your head. If you need to separate your feet, please do so. Bend your knees and come all the way up to standing. Hands in heart center. Awesome job. Shake it out. Let's do some balancing. So come to the middle of the mat, coming to warrior three. So right foot forward, hip square to the front here. Engage your core muscles, reaching your arms up. And exhale, fold your torso forward. So you can stay here with left big toe on the floor if that's enough for you. Or maybe coming up to that T. My balance is not easy. I'm afraid of falling into the pool. Flex that left foot. And hands to the floor. So from here we're doing a revolving twist. So left hand on the floor or on a block. Inhale and exhale, reach that left arm to the ceiling or on your sacrum. For better balance, look down. If you want to challenge yourself, you can look up to the right side too. So strong legs, flex that left foot. Both hands to the floor, feet together. Halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana, exhale, fold, and reach all the way up, stacking your body. Shake it out, we have one side left. So middle of the mat again, about. Left foot forward, engage your core. Reach your arms up. And find your warrior three. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Breathing the whole time, see where your mind takes you if this is difficult. Be kind to yourself. Hands to the floor, and we are doing the revolt pose again. This time, right hand on the floor or on the block, and exhale, reaching the other arm up or on the sacrum. This may feel a little awkward. Make sure you continue to breathe here. One last inhale and exhale. Hand down on the floor, foot on the floor, feet hip width apart. Bend your knees and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head last. That felt good. And from here, feet about hip width apart. Bend your knees, come down and grab a hold of your big toes with your index, middle, and thumbs. If you can, straighten your legs, torso parallel to the floor. Inhale and exhale. Fold in half, elbows out to the sides. Forward folds, very soothing to your nervous system. Working on calming your mind here, calming your body. Feeling that nice stretch back of your legs. And if you have very tight hamstrings, you may need to bend your knees a little. Last inhale and exhale in this pose. Let go of your toes. Take your feet out and come to a squatting pose, Malasana. From here, engage your inner thighs, use your leg muscles and see if you can come up to standing. Going down, going up. Few more time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Strong inner thighs. Let's do one more. And next time you're down, just stay here. Elbows on the inside of your knees pressing out. And the knees press in. If your heels are not on the floor and you feel okay, you can stay there. Otherwise, you can sit on a block, or you can straddle a bolster, or roll your mat up and put your heels on your, roll the mat up and put your heels on that rolled up mat. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. See if you can feel some stillness, even if it's challenging. So we have a long, nice spine here. Compression in your ankles. Working your inner thighs. Slowly open your eyes. Take your right hand in front of you and left arm up. Inhale and exhale that left hand behind you. Maybe bind. So you're feeling your left shoulder maybe, and maybe look over that shoulder. Where is your breath? And let's do other side. Left hand in front, right arm up, exhale, bind. And slowly come out of that pose, sit down. And back, lay down, feet off the floor, knees into chest. You can move from side to side, or if you prefer to do circles, you can do that too. Just giving your back some release here. Hands behind your knees, roll on your spine a few times. And see if you can come up to balance. Make sure your back is straight. If this feels easy, you can let go of your knees or maybe even straighten your legs. So use your core muscles here. Breathing the whole time. Almost done, you can do it. And then bend your knees, feet on the floor. We are doing Baddha Konasana. If your lower back is rounding, make sure you sit on something, maybe a blanket. Soles of the feet together, elbows on the inside, just as we did in the squatting before. From here, inhale and exhale, heart to the front, straight back to start with. Take a few breaths there. Option to stay there or chin to chest, round your spine and relax here. You get a long, nice elongation of your spine. Doesn't matter how far down you get. You do you. See what works for your body. So again, doing a forward fold to soothe and calm ourselves. And inhale, slowly come up. Extend your left leg. Bend your left knee. Extend your left leg and bend your right knee. And then right hand on the inside of the knee. Inhale, come forward. And see if you can wrap that hand behind you. The other hand behind you and maybe bind. Or you can use a strap or a towel or something. Flex that left foot and see if you can round your back again. Breathing the whole time, giving your inner organs some massage here, digestive system. You need to adjust a little, so if something doesn't work, you can always adjust. Last inhale and exhale on this side, and then slowly come up and shift. Extend your right leg, bend your left knee, left hand on the inside, wrapping. Exhale, fold. Right foot is flexed. Slowly come up. And from here, Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Flesh out of your sitting bones. Flex your feet. If hamstrings are tight, you can always bend your knees a little bit. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold forward, round your spine, relax your head. Feeling that juicy stretch, hamstrings, calf muscles.
After a few breaths, your body may have opened up so you can go deeper. Doesn't happen all the time. And slowly come up, inhale, shake it out. Let's do one more for the core before we come down on the back. So this time, maybe hands on the floor behind you, fingers pointing forward. Bend your knees in and extend your legs, going back and forth here. If this is easy, if you don't have a back problem, you can have hands together in front of your heart center instead. Working your abs. How many more should we do? Let's do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And lay down. Separate your knees to the floor, soles of the feet together, Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands on your belly. If this doesn't work for you, you can have the soles of the feet to the floor a little wider than the hips and knees together. Breathing all the way to the belly. Belly expands on the inhale and softens on the exhale. And just notice what you feel in your body, where you feel it, what it feels like. Give yourself a little hug, wrapping your hands around your shins. Circle the circle the knees. So use your hands on the knees and circle them. It's really sunny here now. I have to close my eyes. And let's do circles other direction. Okay, we are coming to plow pose and shoulder stance. I'm going to come a little further here. Hands alongside your body, legs up, and use your core here and press your hands into the floor. Inhale and exhale your feet all the way over. It may look like this, your feet not on the floor, that's fine. Or if your feet come down, you can kind of wiggle a little bit with your shoulders. Don't move your head though. Once you have that, you can walk your hands up the back. Your breath is a little restricted here. Feeling a nice stretch in the back of your neck. Just make sure you're breathing. And then maybe bend your knees side of your ears. Just a few breaths. Straighten your legs again, and we're coming up to shoulder stance. So take one leg up, the other leg. And again, don't move your head. Barbie toes, spreading your toes. Let's stay here a few more breaths. For some reason, this pose feels really good today. I think we need different poses, different days. And to come out, take your feet over the floor again, so hinge at the hips. Placing your hands on the floor, use them as brakes until sacrum is on the floor. And then either with straight legs or you can bend the knees, come all the way down, feet on the floor. Stillness, a few breaths. And again, notice any tingling sensation, warmth, anything in your body. Awesome job, we're almost done. Just doing a spinal twist before we come to final relaxation. Take your hips a little bit over to the right side, cactus arms, and then send your knees over to the left side. So you're working on having both shoulders on the floor and then knees together. So it could be a lot of tension on your lower back here, so you have to play with your knees, maybe up, maybe down, maybe left hand on top of that right knee. You can even look over your right arm here. So I want to release tension in your spine. Last inhale and exhale on this side. And let's come to the middle. And this time move your hips over left side, cactus arms, and send your knees to the right side. And slowly come to the middle. Maybe one last hug. Wrap your hands around the shins again, shoulder blades off the floor. And then it's time to corpse pose. Feet separate, toes hang out to the sides, palms face up. A little gap in between your chin and your chest, but slightly tucking your chin in. Let's just do some breathing before we're just coming to the final relaxation. So inhale nose, hold your breath, and slowly exhale through your mouth. One more time. Inhale nose, hold your breath, and exhale slowly mouth. Few more times on your own. Inhaling, holding, and exhaling. And then in stillness, normal breathing in and out through your nose. Give yourself permission to relax your body, relax your mind, and make sure those spaces that we hold a lot of attention sometimes are relaxed, like the neck, the shoulders, jaw, space in between your eyebrows. Just let go. If your mind starts wandering, just gently bring it back to your breath, over and over, with kindness. And try to stay here for at least a few minutes. And if you have time, 5-10 minutes in stillness. Thank you so much for being with me today and practicing. Hope you have a blissful rest of the week. and hope to see you soon again. Namaste.
Don't forget to share the love by subscribing to my channel and contribute with a comment too.